My name is Bill Watson. I'm the curator of Thunderbird Lake Tahoe. I'm on the 12th year of my 90-day job. I came here in 2006 to prepare Thunderbird Lodge for demolition. Fell in love with the place and couldn't let it go away. And with the help of a lot of wonderful members of the community, 12 years later, our history is intact. I've always had a sense of history. And at times as I walk these halls, I can feel myself as part of the history. It's almost like I sense the characters who were part of this story are standing beside me, sharing it with me. It's just an innate sense. It comes naturally to me. George Whittell came to Lake Tahoe to purchase land and eventually decided to make it its home. He commissioned Thunderbird Lodge in 1936, and here was a man who could have built the San Simeon, a Hearst castle, but by those standards, it's a rather modest home. He originally intended to build a lakeside cottage, but we can only imagine the influence of his French wife on the Tudor Revival style building we enjoy today. What house on the lake is complete without a fabulous motorboat to accompany it? In 1939, Whittell asked naval architect John L. Hacker to design an all-weather commuter, something with the lines of his DC-2 aircraft and Duesenberg automobiles, something that would handle the chop picked up by the afternoon zephyr winds here on Lake Tahoe. His torpedo-shaped speedboat was the wonder of the lake in 1940 when she was launched. People often sum up George Whittell as being the 4 Gs. Gambling, girls, giraffes, and gadgets. Whittell would wager anything on the roll of a dice. He loved wild animals. He was wild about lovely women and fascinated by any element of technology. Whittell experimented with the latest technology of the time. He lived life at full throttle. And by sharing that technology, he often shared that speed with others around him. Whittell was a frequent visitor to the Cal Neva Lodge, and there was a famous green light at the Cal Neva that indicated a high-stakes poker game was in progress. And these were Whittell's answer to those green lights. Red, I'm coming by land. Blue, I'm coming by sea. Green, my wife is here, you won't see me. This is how the gentlemen of the lake communicated amongst themselves back in the day. One would never know it, but the laundry room leads to the tunnel entrance. 600 feet long, will be 60 feet below the surface at the deepest point. And very important, we use George Whittell's siren to indicate that we're going into the tunnel. This tunnel leads to Captain Whittell's boathouse, home of the famous Thunderbird yacht. 55 feet long, made of Honduran mahogany and stainless steel. Thunderbird is known as the Queen of Lake Tahoe. This graceful artifact of a bygone age will be 77 years old this year. Part of what makes this place special is how it blends into the hillsides and the surroundings here at Lake Tahoe. Would not have the same impact if it were situated elsewhere. But as you cruise by Thunderbird Lodge, especially from the water, you see the incorporation of native materials, the stonework, the architecture, the shingles. Thunderbird Lodge does not sit on the landscape. Thunderbird Lodge is the landscape. I don't necessarily want to be remembered for my work here. I want others to experience the place and remember their own experiences here. I was fortunate to be the conductor of a very large orchestra of supporters, volunteers, and community members who helped save this place and keep it operating every day. In my grandfather's words, we're all here for only 2 reasons. Have fun and leave the place better than you found it. And I think the team and I have done that here at Thunderbird Lodge. Thunderbird Lodge is a wonderful place to have a family event, a corporate activity, or even Lake Tahoe's most luxurious and unique wedding venue. If you would like to get involved in saving Lake Tahoe's treasures, please visit us at thunderbirdtahoe.org.